Welcome to Hitman Boxing. We are the A-Side boxing community. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button so the news is all over YouTube. The A-Side boxing community must break this down for you guys to understand. The Deontay Wilder fanboys, you must understand. This is chess and not checkers, okay? I'm going to break it down for you. Now, initially, I thought Deontay Wilder hopping in the ring with AJ after his fight with Joseph Parker, were he to beat Joseph Parker, was a great idea, right? But then I heard Anthony Joshua say that he's not too keen on having Deontay Wilder hop in the ring, and he explained why. Remember when Vladimir Klitschko hopped in the ring with AJ and they faced off and they had that dialogue? Well, there was a fight between the two taking place next, so it made perfect sense to hype that fight up, right? Now, Deontay Wilder wants to hop in the ring with AJ, the A side, B side coming through to the ring, but more than likely, they're not going to come to terms on a fight, and he wants to hop in the ring to promote a fight that isn't even signed? What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? Deontay Wilder has no business in that ring if there's no contract signed. Plain and simple. There's no free promotion. The only free promotion Deontay Wilder gets is on YouTube. From Hitman Boxing, it's all free promotion. I'm helping you out by talking about you right now. All right? Now, we've seen this time and time again. There's many examples of this. Canelo, after he beat Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., Triple G strolled to the ring like The Undertaker, and they had to stare down the face-off, and they talked about the fight, which was next, Triple G and Canelo. That made sense because that fight was next. It was signed, sealed, and delivered. There's nothing signed, sealed, and delivered if Joshua beats Parker. So it makes no sense for Deontay Wilder to go in the ring and promote something that isn't happening next. And, of course, Deontay Wilder fanboys are upset at this, and they're calling AJ a ducker. It's funny because they call AJ a ducker when he's accomplished more in his career than Deontay Wilder has done in 40 fights. In his 40th fight, he took his first step-up fight against a guy who's 40-plus years old who barely threw 40-plus punches. Maybe he threw more than 40-plus punches. Just a nice little punchline I threw in there. But the fact still remains. When we talk A-side versus B-side, Wilder's clearly the B-side. You don't get to dictate terms. What is this going to accomplish? Is this supposed to put pressure on AJ to make the fight with Wilder? I mean, what if Wilder prices himself out? Like as he's done in the past. Right? Now, how about this scenario? Deontay Wilder beats Luis Ortiz, and then someone was trying to get into the ring to stare down Deontay Wilder. Jarrell Big Baby Miller. He got blocked, right? They didn't let him into the ring. We didn't even see the cameras on Jarrell Miller. But we know it was him. They didn't allow him in the ring. Why is that? Why are you guys so accepting of that? But when AJ says he doesn't want Wilder in the ring, y'all get upset and call him a coward? Is Deontay Wilder the coward because he don't want to face Jarrell Miller? Because that's what it really boils down to, right? It's the same scenario. Jarrell Miller would love to have a fight with Deontay Wilder. Matter of fact, he's been calling out Wilder for months, years. Wilder never responds, right? So what's the difference between the two scenarios? Exactly the same, right? Anthony Joshua is running the heavyweight division, whether y'all want to believe it or not. He's the A side. He's making the most money. He's unified, something that Deontay Wilder hasn't even come close to doing with his little green belt. Hasn't unified once. And you got a guy in AJ who's about to unify another belt. And then there's only one more. This is like the Infinity Stone, son. That's all this is. He collected them one after the other, after the other. Wilder's going to get his shot to get his belt took. I mean, it's simple. It's real easy. We're going to pluck that little green belt from Wilder. We're going to strap it up. There we go. You got undisputed, right? All Deontay Wilder got to do is just relax, man. Just relax. He going to get his shot. Stop pricing yourself out of negotiations. Stop lying to the fans. Stop talking about you'll take less than 50%. Then you want 50-50. Then you talking about your legacy. Now it's all about the money. Like, what's it going to be? Like, what is it? Stop contradicting yourself. That's all you have to do. When have we known AJ to talk crazy and reckless about an opponent that he's not scheduled to fight? He doesn't hype up any of these guys. He doesn't big up any of these dudes unless he has a fight scheduled to take place with that man. Whenever this fight gets signed, best believe Joshua will be talking about Wilder. He will be putting his name out there, but there's no reason to promote the B-side. There's no reason to make the B-side feel like he's the A-side. There's no reason to big up Deontay Wilder when you are the A-side. You don't hear that. Deontay Wilder is going to get his shot. You just have to be patient. That's all. Age is going to throw him some millions, throw him a few millions, and he can come over to the UK, you know, in front of all those fans, in front of all those screaming fans, the likes of which he has never seen before, because he doesn't have any attendance, any record-breaking attendance figures when it comes to him fighting opponents, because most of them are bums. Fought Luis Ortiz. Couldn't even sell that out. Couldn't even sell out the Barclays Center in New York. Barely selling out your hometown in Alabama. Only fought once in Vegas. Fought once over in the UK. Why are you not promoting yourself? What are you doing? What are you doing to deserve 50%? I mean, clearly it's not in your resume. You got the green belt. Everyone loves that green belt. That green belt is probably one of the most coveted jewels in all of boxing. But with you and that green belt, it's just not a good look, man. Where's the unification bouts? People dropping out of your fights because of drug testing. And we still supposed to get this guy credit. I don't get it. You know what? We still have time, right? It's a couple of weeks before AJ Parker. Maybe a deal can be struck. Maybe a deal can be struck between Wilder and AJ. And then maybe you guys can get this face-off that you're looking to get, right? But when you're the A side, you get to dictate terms. And if Anthony Joshua doesn't want Deontay Wilder in that ring, then he's going to have to mosey on back to Alabama, drink his vitamin C, say his prayers, and hope that one day he gets that big payday by way of Anthony Joshua. Hitman Boxing, hit my music. I'm out of here.
You niggas steady ignoring greatness. A pallbearer what you need when I come undertaking. This hostile takeover by the chill hover. I got the blueprints, I really do this, so move on over. Stay in your lane, nigga, stay in your lane. You steady running at the guns, but fucking suck at the game. Ain't it a shame? It really is. My words evoke fear. I teach you lessons that'll have you breaking down in tears. Call me Joe Clark with a baseball bat. Chaining up the doors and spelling all these niggas from rap. Cause they kill your brain cells, son. How don't you see it? They steady brainwashing you and then repeating, but 'tis the season for chill wage. I bring about change, but not Obama, cause this nation I will never claim. I got my sights aimed at the top spot on the chop block.